Governor Brian Sandoville has been feeling the heat all session long from protesters who say his budget will hurt education. This morning and for the next 24 hours, the governor's getting some added pressure from dozens of protesters. News 4's Mackenzie Warren live for us at the Legislative Building, where she through freezing rain and a little bit of snow, dozens of protesters have been camping out. A treacherous drive for you, I understand.
Yeah, Bill, before we talk about Camp Sandoville just behind me, I want to talk about the weather first. The drive-in with a News 4 photographer and I was pretty sketchy on 395 South from Reno to Carson, Pleasant Valley and Washoe Valley. We did see quite a bit of snow there. There is snow on the road, some pretty slick conditions. We want to remind people, just take it slow, and that's exactly the conditions that Camp Sandoville have been having to deal with. They did see some snowflakes last night. Their tents have been battered by rain throughout the night and through the early morning hours, and we're joined here by Lance Rake. He drove all the way up from Las Vegas, and talk to me a little bit about what this is all about. I understand it's a tax campaign, a pledge against what the governor is proposing.
Well, good morning. Yeah, what we're doing here is sending a message to the anti-government extremists that, we've got a state that's worth defending. We got one of the skinniest governments in the United States. Our education system, higher ed and K through 12, it's chronically underfunded. Now's an opportunity to really fix some of the structural problems that are wrong with the state. And instead, what are we getting? We're getting platitudes, no solutions, slogans instead of answers. And we've got a lot of young people from all sorts of backgrounds here, send a message to the legislators, some of whom are sleeping in the back of us right now.
That's right. We know Senator Horsford, Senator Leslie, Assemblyman David Bobzien from Reno, amongst others. Senator Mo Dennison, he heads the Senate Education Committee. They're all here sleeping in this rain, snow, just to send that message. We know Governor Sandoville came out pretty hard yesterday, or rather his senior advisor did, Dale Archiaga, and saying there will be no special session. 3 weeks from today, it's got to get done. What do you think this 2-day camp out, brutal for you all, but do you really think it's going to accomplish what needs to be accomplished in your eyes?
Well, I wish the governor would start listening to the people of the state instead of the corporations. These multinational corporations, they suck the profits out of here and then they just leave. Well, this is the real Nevada in back of us. They're trying to get a little sleep, a little shutout before taking it to the lobbying effort today. But I wish he would listen to them. So far he hasn't. But I'll tell you what, this is far from over. After the end of this session, there are remedies that people may have to seek. And it's unfortunate that we would have to go outside the regular government process, but that's maybe what we have to do.
So certainly 3 weeks from today, it's supposed to be wrapped up when the clock strikes 1 a.m. This session, 76th session, is supposed to be done. Now, coming up, we're going to talk to more people that are camping out here at Camp Sandoville. One of them, a student, Michael Flores. He drove up from Las Vegas. It's not the first time. I was here a couple months ago with thousands of students from higher ed protested right here. We're going to talk to Mike about how this morning and this 2-day camp out is different from that last protest. I'm Mackenzie Warren reporting live from Carson City. Bill, back to you.